Hello. Perfect. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the second battle of Front Gamma, as yet another Ipswichian attack force comes to steal Gold's kidneys. Let's get it started without further ado.
SMH Ipswich.
The city defenses are pretty much all things we've seen before, except for this peculiar-looking vehicle in the middle called the Throngler. Oh, that's what it does.
The Throngler. Whoa.
It
What's
throngles.
the Throngler? Like these. What?
I was wondering.
No, it just under the harpoons.
That is hilarious.
I was wondering why he bothered with a drill when this is a structure.
Stupid.
But the harpoons, that makes sense.
That is hilarious and
Whoa.
incredibly stupid.
Yeah, I assume he knew from past battles that he had to get it up to 3 kilometers? 2.5 or 3?
Another drill.
There's 2 of
You
them.
know the drill.
It's casually running along.
Attention folks, this is a drill.
The
Yeah.
sheer amount of drill that can be seen right now is crazy.
Okay. I don't know if I locked onto some spinning part, because I'm just periodically, the whole camera rotates 180. I wonder...
Aesthetic spinning.
That's because it's rollers and it occasionally rolls 180 degrees, making its yaw flip as well.
Okay, that makes
Maybe,
sense.
I think.
Or
something
I'm on the
like
spin
that.
block, and because it stabilizes me to be horizontal, every time it gets 180 degrees turned, it realizes it needs to rotate me.
Wouldn't it be funny if TPD builders decided to not build tiny spammable things?
It would be.
Yeah, they should just build like a 1 million battleship.
You should just build something that's not under 200k and then build 500 of it. Instead, you should build something that's like
You know, I
6
should
to
build
8.
7 tier 2 factories.
Oh, what's this guy?
build
Okay, the
something bigger so
Daybreak
you don't land.
would like to melee this man.
Arriving.
The poor little boat, surprisingly unharmed so far,
Let's see how much...
and now he's being touched. It looks like it's just tickling.
I think it is just tickling
The
him.
tickling-
Wounded.
Oh, well, it
It killed that.
tickled the top of his
the
detection.
tickling beam.
The beam that tickles. It took off some
Wait,
decorative blocks,
Why?
too.
why isn't it doing anything to the regular blocks?
I think it's just not nearly high enough DPS.
What kind of damage are you using here? That better not be EMP pack.
Just EMP melee pack
You
would
see it
go
at
wild.
work.
No, I assume it...
No, I can tell it's not because it didn't just annihilate that detection piece. But jeez, this thing is just a tickler.
Is that an impact?
To whoever built that, I'm sorry, but it sucks.
This drill lost part of its skin. Gotta be careful.
Lost its skin, but don't worry. It's still alive.
Yeah, rubber's 100% flammable, so it gets hit with like
Okay.
a singular incendiary missile and dies.
Yeah.
That makes
You know
sense.
what? Rubber shouldn't be 100% flammable. Why does rubber burn infinitely, but wood doesn't?
It's a good question.
Simple. Game
Wood
design.
should provide extra fuel for the fire.
This isn't real wood, we all know that.
Neither wood is just built different.
Yeah, it's mined in the tree mines.
That's very true.
Mines and jam wall.
It's still just tickling it!
Yeah.
Or boat is
Hang on a
arrested by
minute.
photons.
You don't sail this fast. Okay, I was gonna say this thing got throttled, but no, it's just the drill is pulling it forward somehow.
It's being drilled. Oh, did that drill just... the drill is blown up.
It drilled too deep.
Small missile spam? Are you kidding me? It's not even spam, but still small missiles.
Yeah, well, when you've got 30 of these guys, it kind of gets to spam. There's just 5 in this battle
I
now.
honestly feel like people building at TPD are trying to lag your PC.
Yeah,
The-
I have thought about trying to use only medium interceptors for the sake of the computer.
Yeah, interceptors at least aren't in the air a super long time.
500 minutes.
See, I assume these guys have regulators to last longer. I'm not certain. I haven't looked at them. I don't know if the interceptors last less time too. I feel like they would.
Is that melee pack like overclocked, or is it just stupid?
It's actually underclocked.
The maneuver is malfunctioning right now. I guess one of the jets got hit. It should be hovering right over the target and coring out the middle. I tested it right before this battle, and it cored out a Banshee, to the point where it just wasn't doing any damage because there was a hole right through the middle.
Oh, this thing's got
Particular and Bronco.
propulsion in all four directions, doesn't it? I'm guessing it lost whatever the inner one is right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a 4-thruster 6-axis type
Got
deal.
it. Yeah.
I think it's lucky that it lost that propulsion, because otherwise it'd just be getting hit by every single VLS
He'd just be
missile.
slapped by
Yeah,
I
true.
mean, it'd be hitting by the VLS missiles, but
Every
if he
second.
didn't set the warhead time from
That would be
its current-
funny,
its default
yeah.
activation, they would just detonate on the hole. This is how I counter the Banshee and a lot of random VLS craft, because they just don't set the warhead arming time.
That's a good question. It'd be really funny if that was the hard counter that brought down the miseries. Although that flame may be the end of the daybreak here.
No, I think it'll win.
Why does FTD have to be bad at math? My Steam shouldn't be taking more than 60 materials, and yet it says it's taking 212 per second.
It wants to.
Because as well as this thing being on fire, the fact it's getting hit means that the things that were previously distracting the target prior got killed. Which I think means it's the little drones, which there's finally a new wave coming in. So I think historically... No, actually it's the medium guys that usually take more fire than the thruster craft. I would have thought this guy would take the brunt of it. The Harlequins.
I wonder if these guys have like very good file actors.
It's possible. Yeah, I think most of the big chunks you're seeing lost here are from the diff. Hopefully I didn't just disconnect.
Oh, look.
No, you're it.
Oh, it's styling.
Absolutely flexing on the guy. Did that pack just perfectly deviate over it? Yes. The yellow one did.
Missile now expanding. Yeah.
Ah, there you go, taking out some more of these missiles finally.
The reason it doesn't look like it's doing much damage is because of the lag. The blocks disappear like a second later. I've been watching them.
That's true. And DPS feels so slow when the game is slow.
I think the UFO might be about a 911 the ship.
That's possible.
Don't do that.
Is it F8? No.
Oh, it's flying away.
Is it F4? Yeah, the game is running at 1/6 speed right now. So that makes everything feel undramatic. Ah, it's finally managed to do what it was supposed to. It just took it losing
Oh my god, it's working.
all of the outside.
It's going to kill it. That's gonna be pretty cool.
Oh, never mind.
2 damage. We'll see if it loses lift before then. Oh.
It's just gonna land very neatly. You have a souvenir now.
The pilot's like, I'm not gonna give this thing up.
Contact, so
True, a crash would have been good for you,
It
because
looks
it's
like-
done
it looks
for.
like it looks like a falling paper plate.
Yep.
Poor seagulls were back, but it's just plain.
Rest in peace to Daybreak. You fought well. But, there you go, your quarry
Don't worry, there
ends
might be
1
another
second
There
later.
might be another battle involving one.
Okay. So we've got a misery at 85, one at 86, one at 88, and one at 96 left.
Yeah, can we retroactively give them mass production so we can mass produce day breaks?
So let's look at the weapon systems. This guy has, despite the damage, all but one set of his small missiles, all the mediums, all the mediums. The guy over here seems to have all of his missiles, but that's the one at 96.
Strongler.
Oh yeah, the Throngler has yet to really do much. Oh.
Well, the Throngler is currently gone.
Oh, good point. Yeah.
So,
I wonder
it
if
was tuned for about like less than like 2 kilometers.
Yeah, he never quite got in range because I spawned him at about 3. And I saw the missiles went down at about 2.2 kilometers. It is interesting how this misery is like, you know what, let's get real close to the base. I'm guessing his target prio's after, like, this guy. So he feels like he's at the right range. And let's look at these two. So we had one that had all of the missiles intact, but one... actually, that's this guy. One that had all the missiles... This guy appears to have all but a couple missiles intact. Yeah, he's certainly done a good job making these things beefy and survivable. This one, at 87%, is disabled on the rear VLS and moderately damaged on the forward ones. And in some way, the middle ones are disabled. I'm not sure if it's ammo short, which is why the launch pads are open, or what. Actually, given the single firing of these guys, I bet it is. I bet he,
Yeah, the Hesh 100% detonated its ammo, either from the Harlequins or the drones.
Yeah. I don't know where the ammo is in this guy. I'm guessing it's just a bunch of individual boxes all over the place. But yeah. So you've got one misery operating at like 20% probably, one killed, and then the other 3 still at 100% pretty much.
Oh my god, what is the game speed? Not good.
Yeah, game speed's bad. On this map, I bet it's pretty good. Actually, let's see. Can I get a game speed? Nope. Okay, still 0.16.
Oh.
I probably should upgrade my PC this summer. Partly for battles, partly because I want to anyways. The one I'm running right now is over a decade old.
Yep, I feel that.
I got it secondhand from my cousin who was upgrading his own PC. So if y'all have recommendations for a moderately priced, decent PC, let me know. Or I guess for parts, I'd be willing to build it, yeah. Really all that I follow in that scene is I watch some 2 Clicks Phillips videos. Other than that, I don't really know what I'm doing. Minor boiler explosion.
Boiler explosion.
Looking at the AI, we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Probably about 12 Anole drones. Make that 18, 19, 20. Those guys get built in battle, so they come at half cost, which definitely works out for him, given how these guys never take out the factories early.
Magic having OPSEC.
Secure your operations, mister.
Doing the opposite. Yeah, I'll do it. Great.
Oh, that's a few more of these small VLS destroyed or disabled. I think only 2 of the tubes work at this point, 2 or 3. With the rear set gutted and the middle set having lost a few. 1 Harlequin's at full health, 1 is at 84. These are the real damage absorbers. Lantern's fairly damaged. Where's that vulture at? I don't know, somewhere. It can also distract for damage for a while. I think at this point there's enough Anoles that all of these guys will get killed eventually before the incendiaries can take out the craft like this. I'm just going to read through the message log now. Hope you enjoy your circular view of the battle. Yeah, on my end, it is slow, but it's not, like, framey. Yeah, I'm hoping to get all the battles done today. It's possible I may cut them out early if we're in 2.5 hours and still have some left. Things may be dying, but there's also vehicles getting made. They're probably done being made right now, so lag's kind of going to be up and down. But at this point, it should only be downhill. Or better, getting better. Also, yeah, for the record, your OPSEC is only as good as my decision not to look inside your vehicle during battles out of curiosity, so anything in your vehicle can and will get leaked. And or speculated about. Deco hide everything, that would be wild. Okay.
replace all your APS components with cram components.
That would be funny. I think those guys all missed. Is this the same one it was hitting earlier? I think not. No. I picked a new target since I went away from the battle. There are only 2 miseries left. One of them getting circled by a couple harlequins, other one, or a harlequin and a vulture against one, a harlequin against the other. Those pulls are crazy. Oh yeah, the Harlequins haven't taken any damage, the Lantern hasn't either. Let's count the annuls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. More or less the same. I'm not sure what the missiles are hitting, if anything. I guess the odd annul, maybe? You can see how much they're struggling. That's a good hit. This guy is propulsion kill. That was close. Let's get a look at these guys. Pretty much just dual intake. I assume this is a drone aircraft. Yeah, I think so. It comes from a drone factory, so I'm going to assume so. With a couple gun pods. 61% on this misery, 72 on the other. While this guy gets beat up, I'm going to go check the relative costs of the fleets, just for fun.
Hey Luke, if it's not fighting back, can I capture it?
That's a good question. Oh goodness, this one is just gone. Flattened, okay. No missiles, no missiles. And the other one has since perished. Yeah, you can capture this guy. Yep, you have captured yourself one manifestation of misery, 65%. Congratulations, you can use it for much intelligence decoding. That is all for this battle. Thank you for watching.